Welcome to YOUCANIC. Today here at YOUCANIC we have a 2020 Buick Enclave. This Buick Enclave, we're going to go over where you can find your fuse box locations. So to start with, you would need to unlock your door if your door is locked, and then open the door, and then you come right down here where your left foot would be sitting, or left knee, and this is the lever you need to pull from the inside. And so from on the outside, now we're around the front of the vehicle, right here above the emblem, right here in the middle. We have a lever. We need to move to the right to be able to unlock the secondary safety latch that latches on this little. 3 fuse box locations on this vehicle according to the owner's manual. One is in the engine bay, one in the inside the cabin around the front seats, and then you have one that is in the rear hatch trunk area of the vehicle. So to start with, we have the one in the engine bay. We are on the left side of the engine bay, right here by the front headlight. So to gain access, we just pull these 2 little tabs and be able to pull that cover off. And we have fuses and relays in here. Now if you're looking for a particular one because you're having an issue, like say your horn's not working and you want to find that, that fuse to be replaced, on the cover here we have the information of what the fuses run and which one we want to look for to replace. And then if you look very closely, a lot of times they have numbers so that you can correspond them with what this says. So I was looking for the horn fuse, and the horn fuse is F34, located down here. And then you need to use this diagram to locate it. So you have to orient this the way that it is. And we can see the F34 is right down here. And so it's this fuse right here, 20 amp fuse. Now anytime you replace a fuse, you want to make sure that you replace it with the same size of fuse. If you pull out a 20 amp, you only put a 20 amp back in, and vice versa. We don't go larger with any of the fuses. You want to make sure that you replace it with the same size of fuse for your vehicle to run properly. And if it's blowing fuses, there's another reason that you may need to track down. You got a short somewhere that's making the fuse go bad. So that's the one in the engine bay, and we'll go check out the one inside the vehicle. So the second one that we're going to look at is located right here in the cabin. This is the passenger side, and we have this little cover piece that we need to just pop off. And we have our diagram of what they run right here, and be able to see what we are trying to find, and then be able to look at the corresponding and find which fuse we may need to pull out to replace. So that's the fuse box here that's in the front of the cabin, with some fuses and a large relay there. Once you've raised the hatch, you get access back here to a fuse. There's a little panel here. This on the left side of your trunk bay. And so I'm just gonna pull this cover off, and that way we gain access to the fuses that are in here. And we have the same thing where we have what they run and where they're located in there to be able to replace the fuse that we need to. And that is the one in the back. So that's all 3 of your fuse box locations on this 2020 Buick Enclave. Thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.